Hi everyone, I'm Brian with Aromacup.com, and thank you as always for joining me here at Aromacup.com. Now, let's talk about the differences between these two at-home soda makers from Sodastream. I've done an exclusive review and overview of the Sodastream Play. It's brand new. I've also talked in depth about the Sodastream Source. Very cool machines, cool entries from Sodastream on both sides, but some distinct differences between the two. The first major difference between these is that on the Sodastream Source, we're actually going to have light indicators that are going to tell us what level of carbonation we are reaching with the machine. Whereas on the Play, we don't have any light indicators. We just simply hold down the carbonation block that carbonates our water, and that's just kind of a more manual process. It is manual on both, but you get that visual indicator on the Source, and I'll show that to you in just a moment. Body-wise, there's a distinct difference between the Source and the Play because the Source, as you can see, is brushed aluminum. It's got a lot of brushed aluminum embellishments all around it, not as much plastic as the Play, which is all plastic. It's BPA free. The plastic is BPA free on the unit itself. The bottles are BPA free, which is great, but that is a distinct difference between the two. The third biggest difference between the two machines is their tank holding ability with respect to the size of carbonation tank that they can actually have inside of them. On the Source, we can only put a tank in that will allow us to make up to 60 liters of soda. That's actually quite large, and you're not going to use that tank up very quickly. It's easy to access by just opening up the back of the machine, and you'll have your carbonation bottle right here. So that's certainly nothing to sneeze at, let's say, because that's still a lot of soda to be able to make. But on the Play, the tank is inserted in a different fashion. It's on the bottom of the unit, and we unscrew it, and you're going to see this black plastic ring right around the bottom of the Play. Now that black plastic ring is there because it's an adapter. When I'm using a standard size tank like a 60 liter tank, I'm going to put that adapter in there in order to hold the tank tight. However, I can use a tank that will allow me to carbonate up to 130 liters in the Play. In that case, I would take that black ring out, take that adapter out, and screw that bigger tank in. So essentially, you can carbonate for longer using the Play, whereas opposed to the Source, you would end up obviously replacing that bottle at some point. The good news is on both sides, they do use the same carbonation bottles, and those bottles are completely recyclable. You can trade them in and get a discount on getting a brand new bottle for your Sodastream machine. As I said, there is a little bit of a difference with respect to carbonating on both of these machines, so I'm going to show that to you. Now, the practice is really the same on both. You just pull your carbonation head forward. This is where your bottle locks in to start the process. I'm going to start with the Source. The bottle in both cases will just slide up and you'll press back, and then the bottle is locked and ready to go. But over here on the Source, what I'm going to do when I start to make my soda is I'm actually just going to hold this down and watch the light indicators on the front of the machine. So that would mean that I just carbonated to a low carbonation. That light, the first light lit up. Now if I held that down, I would see the number 2 light up, then the number 3. That would mean I was at high carbonation. So you do get those visual indicators on this machine, which makes it pretty easy to know what level of carbonation you're at. Over here on the Play, it is, as I say, a little bit different, a little more manual. You kind of just have to count what it is that you're doing. Again, the bottle just locks up and inside the machine. I'm just going to use the same water, obviously, today that I was using with the other machine. And to carbonate, I just hold the carbonation block down and count to about 2 seconds for each level of carbonation I want. I'll also start to hear that buzz, which can be pretty indicative on many of these machines of I'm reaching the end of a carbonation cycle. So now I would be at medium carbonation. And that last buzz would put me at high carbonation. So if I wanted to get high carbonation on the Play, I would do that 3 times for 2 seconds a piece, and that would give me highly carbonated water. In both cases of either machine, you're going to get carbonated water that is ready to add flavoring to. Now the syrups, of course, are going to work for any of these machines. The syrups from Sodastream don't have any artificial sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, which is really cool. I'm going to use the Happy Hour Margarita mix here today, and This is non-alcoholic, but it tastes quite good, I have to say. I'm just gonna kind of fill up my cap here. The beauty is that you can decide how much flavoring you want to add, but all I need to do is sort of slowly pour in. Now you don't want to just pour this in immediately because the water will kind of explode on you. It's the only way I've ever seen the water kind of explode back on me is when I rush pouring the syrup in. Other than that, I've never had one of these bottles spit water back at me, which is great. Attach that cap, give the bottle a little bit of a turn, and you're done. You've got soda. So on both of these machines, the ease is really there for making soda at home. I think that's a really important thing to kind of get folks into the practice of making their own soda rather than just going out and buying a bottle at the store. And I think Sodastream's really answered that need, which is keeping it simple and easy and straightforward. And of course, there's going to be a little bit of a difference in cost between both of these machines. $99 on the Source, $89 on the Play. So only about $10 difference. And it just kind of depends, I think, on what you want out of your machine, looks-wise, feature-wise, things like that. Of course, to find out more information on how you could add these machines to your kitchen, check out the link in the description of our video. And my bottom line, when I'm comparing the Sodastream Source and the Sodastream Play, I think they're really both pretty much evenly matched. The Source only a little bit ahead in respect to looks with that brushed aluminum and the light indicators on the carbonation block, but both of them make soda very quickly and easily and come in at a nice price point. And of course, they're going to help you be kind to yourself and to be kind to the earth by not throwing away a lot of extra plastic, which I'm a big fan of. So there you have it, guys. That is an exclusive comparison between the Sodastream Source and the Sodastream Play. If you have questions, comments, or if I missed anything today, get in touch in the comments of this video or visit us on Aromacup.com. As always, guys, I'm Brian with Aromacup.com. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take care.